Have you ever seen this many angles of me before? Hello, I'm Joey. I am going to dye my hair again because I really miss it. I never did because of work, but I've been doing it since I was like 13. And ever since I was 13, I've been watching these really pretty girls and boys and anybody else on YouTube like dyeing their hair, living their best life, and I want to do that. I've always wanted to, but I'm kind of a mess when it comes to dyeing my hair, but it comes out looking nice. So we'll see. But see, I already got hair dye on my sink, so that's great. I will be dyeing my hair with Hot Hot Pink by Manic Panic. Now, this is the first time I've ever purchased Manic Panic. Everyone talks about them and how nice their colors are. I'm the type of person that I will buy the cheapest thing, so I got the Shark Blue by Ions Bright. Now, I would usually only go with this. I'm usually in the $4 to $6 range hair dyes, but this was like 10, a little overpriced, but I've heard good things about the color, so whatever. Okay, now you're gonna see me rub Vaseline all over my face like a slug. Say you have to go out tonight, you will not have no purple hair dye on your nose or anything. And I always find this really gross because it's all slimy and stuff, but hey, it works. I might just not show you the bits in between because it's boring. Nobody wants to see me like put Vaseline all over myself. Okay, next step is take off all jewelry, and I have a few, so give me a sec. You also want to change in a shirt you don't care for. I personally love this shirt, but I'm feeling really comfy right now, and I'll risk it because it's black and it, you know, people might not be able to see it, so I'm gonna just pray. We'll see. Once you have purchased a color or two or something that you like, you want to get like 2 medium bowls. It's something that like you're not really going to care about because they will get stained unless it's like ceramic. This is a brush that I mix with. I actually only apply the color with my hands because I don't really trust the brush. But the brush is good for mixing. You can find one at a beauty supply store or Sally's or whatever. Go get one. It's like $1 or something. I don't have like professional gloves or whatever, so just gonna use my handy dandy dishwashing gloves. Oh, I forgot about the part where I brush my hair. I'm gonna do that. Now that I combed my hair out, I'm gonna section off my hair. I'm gonna do my bangs later, and I'm just gonna do this side of my hair. Then the sections off that you don't want dyed so that you don't get your colors mixed up. And also I'm going to do the blue on this section and then the pink on this section because when I take a shower, if you put the darkest color on top, it might bleed on the bottom of your hair and then it might stain the lighter color. I've also laid down a towel on my hair dyeing station just so I didn't get any on the sink. Honestly, I already did get some on the sink and you'll see that while I was mixing. Yes, my hair is bleached and it was a little bit easier because I am a natural dark blonde. But even if you have like a lighter brown, it will probably still work. It probably just won't turn out the color you wanted, but it will still look cool. So I encourage you to try to dye your hair no matter how dark your hair is. Sometimes if you do have that very, very dark, you might need to do a little bleaching. This is the part where I just start using my hands because I don't like the way that thing works. I don't like it, not one bit. Work it into every single bit just so it doesn't come out looking spotty. If you're scared about dyeing your hair for the first time or you've never done a crazy color before, you have to do it at least once in your life. Preferably in your adolescence, but if you're older and you want to dye your hair, go for it too. I mean, make a statement. I don't understand how adults do this thing where they're like, oh, you're at a certain age, you can't really dye your hair crazy colors anymore. And I'm just like, fuck that. Which age was it decided that you can't do this anymore? I want to know. That's so rude, you know? Anybody can dye their hair. It's completely harmless. I get really upset when moms won't let their 13-year-old girl or boy dye their hair. That's just so dumb. Or non-binary individual, I'm trying to be all like nice. And then I'm just gonna deal with my bangs. This is gonna be so fucking bright. Now I'm gonna mix the two colors together to get kind of like a middle ground color, so it kind of like blends together. Hopefully that's the idea at least. Ooh, this is so pretty. Okay. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm doing crazy things. I'm taking control of my life. Why is this shit so satisfying to watch? It's so satisfying to watch somebody else dye their hair. It's like when I want to dye my hair, I just watch a bunch of people do it, and then I can kind of live through them until I do it myself. Just gonna like do that. I have so many mirrors around me. If you can dye your hair with like an extra mirror, please do. Okay, now I don't have a fancy shower cap or anything, so I'm gonna use this tiny little bag that I think I got from a Chinese food place. I'm not gonna go buy the fancy cute like shower cap. I'm just gonna look like an idiot for a second. Now that I've pinned up my hair, I'm going to blow dry it in this bag. When you go to a salon and they put your hair in those like big huge space helmet thingies to dry your hair off. This is a physical demonstration. I'm pretending to dry my hair off since I don't have a plug in my bathroom. Now that I'm baked like a potato, I'm gonna go get naked and get into the shower, but I'm not gonna show you that part. Well, my hair is up in some glasses and I love it when it does this thing. Anyways, but this is the finished like look or whatever. I kind of think I'm gonna go for a more pale look next time. Also, I might do a little bit more dark purple. Oh, one other thing, if you use warm water while washing your hair out, it's going to bleed out. You don't want that. You just let it down. Also, if you're new here and you want to subscribe, you can do that. I'm not trying to force you. You can do what you want. You're an adult. You're a kid. I don't know. Anyways, well, bye.